Printed all of these tees. These are the train station shirts. It's kind of bad lighting, so you can't really see the details. But basically, this shirt is called halftone printing. It's not even focusing on this shit. Oh well. I'm trying to get it to focus so you can see the detail, but it doesn't want to. Oh, there we go. So yeah, it's made of tiny little dots, and you can see all the little details. I just got done printing all of these things. This one is the same way, but this has a lot less details, more like a solid image with kind of like a little highlight, so to speak. But yeah, I just got done printing all of these. It doesn't look like a lot, but this is actually a lot of shirts. And now the next step is to place our red tags on them, and then the red hem tags. And as you see, I got the sewing machine all set up, ready to go. Let's get this workday going. Alright guys, so now I'm actually in Detroit, like not downtown, like I'm in Detroit. A friend of mine lives really close to downtown, and she has a loft, and I'm just trying to like keep my options open as far as like where I'm about to move the new headquarters. And Detroit loft sounds pretty interesting. I definitely want to look into it more, so she's actually invited me to her place to check it out, because they're not typically used as like offices. But I mean, I'm not conventional. I don't care about being conventional. I had my first actual office space when I was 18 years old. So like, it doesn't matter to me about being perceived as like, oh, I have this fancy office. Like, nah, bro. I'll be in Detroit in a loft. I don't care. Like, I want to find a place that is big enough, but it's got like good vibes to it. Because I'm a firm believer in like just vibes in general. Nobody wants to sit in a gray box with fluorescent lights and you're just in the burbs in some kind of like office unit. Like, I want culture, I want history, I want those vibes, I want those big windows, I want like a view of the city. So I'm gonna go check it out. If it's cool, if I vibe with that shit, I'm gonna do more research, obviously. And even if I don't get a unit in her building, like, there's a bunch of buildings. This whole city is full of empty buildings, so I'm pretty sure I can find something. And oh yeah, by the way, I don't think I'm gonna take the camera into her unit, because that's, I don't know, it just seems rude. So yeah, I'll touch base with you guys after I leave her unit. Nobody from the right, hopefully nobody from the left. All right, let's go. Like I say, y'all, I'm in the straight east side burbs. Like, this is where people actually live, on the east side of Detroit. This isn't like the hipster area. This isn't the college area. I got a lot of homies on the east side, so it don't matter. Most of the places on the east side, I could go no issues. Hashtag hood pass. The west side, I don't know too many people over there. I think my boy Mike Porter lives over there now. I'm not sure. But on this side of the city, I'm good money. Look at that beautiful field. Buildings that probably aren't even being used. Hopefully people stop at these stop signs and don't kill me. Alright, cool. Yeah, like literally the woods, the nature is reclaiming this area. Some of these buildings, like, people actually still do business in. Some people live in buildings like that. Like, they'll buy these old warehouses and they'll turn them into like actual homes. I'm not talking about like ghetto. I'm talking about they'll flip it into something like real urban and luxurious, and you would never know. You would just think it's an old dusty building, but when you go inside there and they got the granite floors, it's a whole different beast. But yeah, here we go. Just figured I would show you guys what I'm looking at, where I'm at, because a lot of y'all aren't from Detroit. Y'all don't know anything about Detroit, so I'm trying to shed light. on you know, the city.
In 1,000 feet, turn
love,
right
yo.
onto East Jefferson.
Yeah, so I'm leaving the loft building now. It's definitely interesting, and I've never had like my office in a place like that. It's cool to be like so close to the city. It's definitely like kind of different though, you know what I mean? Like everywhere I've like had my office has always been so kind of like low key, and like I don't know, there's always been like a lot of solitude and like privacy, whereas I think this is kind of like the opposite of that. Not that it's a bad thing really, it's just something that like personality wise like I'm not acclimated to, but it's definitely an option. What up guys, your boy BZ back again with another video, and today I have a lot of errands to do and I don't really have some kind of magical theme of like to make a video about, so I'm honestly just gonna take you on my errands. I'm gonna give you a rundown of everything. I mean not everything, but I guess I'm at the embroider. I'm dropping off some hats. I have to make a couple of screens for the remainder of the spring collection, and pack orders, you know, the typical stuff. Like I do a lot of stuff in a day, not just that stuff, but I'm not going to film myself sitting at a desk for hours on end. But while I'm out and about and doing things that kind of like, I don't know, they might interest you, I'm gonna film it, and we'll see if we could scrape together another video, because I know you guys said you like these vlog style videos, as well as like the kind of single take videos, so I'm gonna try my best to add both types of videos on this channel, so let's see. So this is kind of like what I'm having them make. I don't know if it's showing up on camera that well, but they're these really smooth, soft dad hats, and they have a tonal text logo look to them. And I know a lot of people think all we do is like Detroit style merchandise, and that's not the case at all. Basically, like the first 7 years of our business, we didn't do very much Detroit stuff at all. We just did all of our own original stuff, and we like to do things like this to continue doing our own original stuff. But yeah, I just dropped the hats off and on to the next mission. Alright guys, so it's a couple days later. As you can tell, I finally changed my shirt. I'm gonna put all this footage into one video since I've been really busy screen printing stuff. And I just got back. Let me see, is this better lighting? A little bit. I just got back from, well, I'm at the post office currently. I just shipped a bunch of orders out, and I got a package from one of you guys, Silly Plants. I kind of opened it because I thought it was like a return order. But when I realized it like wasn't a return order, I stopped opening it and I didn't look at it yet. They left a note. Thank you for sharing all of your trade secrets. It's greatly appreciated. If you do a review, go easy on me. And you guys know I'm ruthless. We're from Detroit. We don't go easy on nobody. Yeah, I kind of do. I'll keep it to you. I'll keep it real though. So if I feel like you can improve somehow, it's beneficial if I keep it real. Awesome. This is Anthony and Raquel, and the brand is called Silly Plants. They put a note in the package. One thing I can suggest is get plastic mailers, because these paper ones are dusty on the inside and they put dust on your shirts. And not to mention, if the package gets wet when it's shipping, which it happens all the time, your shirts could get fucked up. That's their logo. It's pretty cool. All right, let's get to the main part of this. Hold up. Oh shit, there was more stickers in there. Alright, let's get to the main part of it. Let's see this shirt. I'll give you guys another clip from a different perspective so you can see it better. I'm just taking a first look at it. It's pretty solid. You can tell it's plastisol, which isn't bad. It's gonna last a long time. The print looks crisp. And heavy medical marijuana, silly plants. I don't know if you guys sell marijuana or if it's just kind of like marijuana inspired. Hold on, y'all. Oh, it has their website on the back too. Pretty solid, man. It kind of reminds me of the Ramones logo, which is cool. I like that it's black and white. You definitely need to get rid of this Gildan tag, because it kind of just gives it a feeling like it's just merchandise and it's not like a branded product. So you cut that tag off and you have a company make you some nice tags, and then you sew them where the Gildan part was, and now you have a much better product. It's pretty solid. Yeah, I mean, other than the tag, the design seems pretty simple and solid, and there's nothing wrong with plastisol. A lot of people prefer plastisol. I personally don't, mainly because I like the soft water-based ink. Hold up. I like the soft water-based ink. It doesn't last as long. Like it fades. It doesn't crack and peel like plastisol can. It doesn't crack and peel, but it fades a lot after like a bunch of washes. But then it gives it that vintage wash that I like. And after you wash water-based ink, you can't even feel it. So there's pros and cons to both. Like I said, guys, if you want me to showcase your brand on my channel, I have no problem doing that. Just send it to the P.O. box. Usually it's in the description. And make sure you send me some candy, because you know all these product reviews, I'll get tired. I don't got the energy, so your boy needs a baby bottle pop. Or you guys know like ooze tubes or like squeeze pops, those like, it's literally like high fructose corn syrup in a tube. Send me those. I'll do as many reviews as you want, as long as you guys send me candies. I'm a grown-ass man, but I love candy. I don't give a fuck. I'm trying not to cuss because I don't want YouTube to demonetize my videos, even though like realistically I only get like 200 views per video, unless the video is titled something like, oh my god, this is how you get rich, yeah, and then all the people who like don't want to work to make money are like, holy shit, I need to get rich, let me watch that video. And then the video is usually about like Epyon Royal or like screen printing or something. So it's not really something that'll make you rich unless you put in a whole lot. Like, you could get rich running a clothing line, but you got to put in tons and tons of work. I think most things in life that are going to make you wealthy or give you a significant life whatsoever require tons and tons of work, and not just tons of work, but a lot of time. Nothing happens overnight, and the things that happen overnight don't last that long. You know what I'm saying? You're hanging out with a girl, and the first night ever, and I'm not even gonna go that far. I'm not trying to be rude. Anyway, but yeah, nothing worthwhile happens quick, and nothing that happens quick lasts a long time. So do your thing, guys. Work hard. Take what you can from these videos. I'm more than happy to provide what information that I can to you, because realistically, when I was starting out in 2009, I wish there was stuff like this on YouTube. There wasn't, and YouTube mainly was like, there were a few big YouTubers. There were like a couple, right? Just a couple, and then other than that, it was people just uploading their like little home videos and little things. They're no, like camera phones, like the phone on your camera was not an HD camera. It wasn't as nice. So when I was younger, man, when I first started, I would have loved this shit. Like if I was you guys back then watching me, I would be so excited. I know a lot of people on YouTube give advice, but how many of them are actually running brands? I've seen a few of these dudes on here, not to throw no shade, but I'm throwing shade. And it's like, how can you give advice about running brands when you don't run a successful brand? Anybody could sit around and be like, oh yeah, this quality should be better, blah blah blah. But like, y'all. Alright, I'm being rude. Let me stop, guys. I just pulled up to the gas station. I need to get an energy drink because I'm kind of... Who am I kidding? I'm addicted to this shit. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, bro. My park job is horrible. I gotta get off of here. I'm gonna throw this in the main video. Peace. Now I'm at the embroidery shop. About to pay for these hats. Well, I already paid for the hats, but I'm paying for the embroidery. Then I could put them on the website. Then I can ship. Wait, I didn't do a pre-sale for these, but I could put them on the website. I could photograph them and start selling them. Alright, let's check them out, y'all. Alright, so you know we got these smooth dad hats. Gotta be careful with the pink ones and the white ones, man. I feel like they're gonna get dirty quick if you don't take care of them. Got the tan, of course, and the black on black. Those ones sold out last time, so I had to redo those. Yeah, just get it. Don't look at my receipt, y'all. Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy Beezy and Little Boss. I'm not wearing a gray hoodie. And today I kind of wanted to answer like one specific question that I get on this channel a lot. And don't worry, it pertains to running your own brand. So all of you who that's all you come here for, this is probably good information for you to have. But a question I get a lot is like, yo, Beezy, I started my brand 3 months ago and I only sold 10 shirts. Like, bro, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing? Blah blah blah. How do I get in the stores? I just started my brand. I want Zoomies to carry my clothes. I want so and so to carry my clothes. And like, the short answer for that is honestly, like, you haven't even started yet. Before you even think about going into some stores, what you need to do is build culture and like create something. Like, you have to bring value to those stores. So you have to be like hot in your area. Like, for example, if you're trying to sell in Milwaukee and there's a lot of other brands in Milwaukee that are hotter than your brand, like, there's no incentive for them to buy your stuff. Whereas like if you do a lot of work on the streets, like go to events and do all this other stuff to kind of build your reputation up, you start to bring more value. I feel like that's something that I neglected early on. Was, hold on, watch out. Aww. Hello. People love Boss. But yeah, that was something I neglected early on. Was like, when I first started, I had my stuff in 10 local stores. But the problem was, not a lot of people knew what Epyon Royal was. So the only people that was like going to those local stores to buy my stuff were like people that like kind of were already familiar with the brand. And I had to push really hard and promote really hard to like raise awareness that we were in those stores. Otherwise, like, we weren't really selling anything. It's like, what's the point of being in 10 stores and then you're only selling like a couple shirts a week? You know, not at each store, just all together. It just makes your brand look bad. So down the line, when your brand has a lot more followers and you try to get back into those same stores, the store owner's gonna be like, we already carried you. Like, it didn't sell well, we're not interested. Even though it's like you could be selling tons of shirts later in life. That's why I always say, man, don't focus on the stores. Shit is lazy. Focus on building up like a fan base and a culture and a language. Like, focus on interacting with everyday people before you start trying to talk to these multi-million-dollar companies. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear this. It's pretty windy. I'm gonna post it regardless because that's how I do. If you like the video, you know what to do. Like. If this is your first time seeing Epyon Royal video, subscribe. And I'm gonna continue my walk with this dog.